Hello guys, this is my first video about development of Android apps. In this session, I will start with creating new Android Studio project and starting our first application. First we have to download Android Studio from the site developerandroid.com/studio and then click download Android Studio button. You download your Android Studio. After installation, you will end with this window. Here you can click on Start a new Android Studio project. First, you have to choose your activity. I will start with empty activity since it's the simplest activity and can be molded to any other activity, for example maps activity, settings activity or login activity. So let's start with empty activity. Next, your first activity is usually also your main activity and will be used as a launch activity when you first start your app. In the second page, we can name our app and also our package. So let's name my app example app. As you can see, your package should be always named by a lowercase and also should contain name of your company, for example Facebook or Google or whatever your company is named, and then the name of the app. So first, the company would be just company for the example purposes, and name of the app is example app. You can also choose your save location. I will save it here, and then you can also choose language you want to develop in. I like Kotlin now more than Java, so I will choose Kotlin, but you are free to choose Java. Develop in Java. You can also choose Kotlin later in your project. Second, you could also choose your minimal SDK. The minimal SDK is important to choose because these set the requirements for your app, which libraries you can use, and what will be not supported. The general rule is that lower SDK you choose, the less new features will be supported, but also all the devices will be also supported with your app. So for example, this app would also support Android 4.1 Jelly Bean, but since I want features like, for example, elevation, which is supported for Android 5.0, I will choose Android 5.0 as my minimum SDK. Now, as you can see, this should support 94% of the devices. You can see it for every one of these. So for example, Android 4.1 should support 99% of the devices. Let's finish this creation with finish button. Now your project will be initialized and created. As you can see, there are some updates which I can install, like new Kotlin version. But before you can run your app, you should download also SDK, and you can also create emulator if you don't have your own device to test your app. First, my guide will have to download all dependencies, and then we can start our new app. The start, it always takes a moment to initialize everything in Gradle, but here I can show you that first you have created your main activity, which usually inherits from a compact activity and contains onCreate method, which I will explain more when we go through activity lifecycle. You also have your manifest, where is your activity defined as well, and is defined as the activity launcher. Now, when I prepared my emulator, I can start my application. So click run and run the app. As you can see, this application is very simple and it should just show hello world as it's defined in my layout. So this is everything guys for today's tutorial. I hope you learn how to create your own Android Studio project and start your new app. And later I will show you how you can switch between activities and also how to set your own application layout. Thank you for watching and see you in the next time.